Hey now, ladies and gentlemen, hour number 4 of the Line Talk 98.5. Chuck Davis bringing you this part of the show. ChuckDavisLaw.com. Divorce, custody, wills, probate, contracts, personal injury, wrongful death, car wreck, slip and fall. All of these things happen to people every single day. And in order to get taken care of, you need good representation. Whether you're owed money or you're trying to fight for your kid or fight your wife or your husband on a divorce. You got to have somebody that's going to stick up for you. And that's why I tell you about my attorney, Chuck Davis. He's such a good guy. He listens. And even when it comes to personal injury stuff, if you find yourself in a situation where you can't get to Chuck's office, Chuck will come to you. He'll come to wherever you're at, talk with you, and get whatever you need handled. Just make sure you call him and just talk to him. You just talk to him and tell him what you got going on, and y'all take it from there. If you haven't gotten those wills done for yourself, for your parents or your grandparents, make sure you reach out to Chuck and get that handled. He's a good dude, and I know he's going to take care of you. 205-823-9992. That's 205-823-9992. ChuckDavisLaw.com. No representation is made that the legal services provided are superior to the legal services provided by other lawyers. Now we've got Tyler Robinson, Charlie Kirk's assassin, his first appearance in court, and we have a live stream of that. Let's go to that live.
We're going to be talking about court security measures, and I don't know that we'll have to go into a lot of detail about that, but I do have concerns about those issues being discussed in public.
All right. Mr. Novak, do you have authority that supports allowing them to remain in a closed hearing?
No, I think it's subject to the court's discretion to decide who is and is not an appropriate member of the public. I think they have a unique relationship with Mr. Robinson, and they would certainly abide by any orders the court makes concerning disclosure of what is discussed in closed session. But obviously, it's up to the court.
Thank you, Mr. Novak. I'm going to rule that they will be excluded as well. It is just given the nature and the sensitivity of it, I believe it is appropriate to treat all parties in the public equally, though I do recognize their relationship with Mr. Robinson. Thank you for your request. All right, we will go into the closed session. Thank you.
All right, so this means they are, I guess the judge was ruling on whether or not they could keep the cameras going in there as this appearance goes down, and he rules that, let's do a closed hearing. So we'll have to wait until the backside to get information. I really wish the judge wouldn't have ruled that way because it would have been nice to be able to kind of watch that. One thing I did notice, because I was watching it during the break, Tyler Robinson kind of had like a little bit of a smile on his face. He was even laughing a little bit with his attorney, and it was just, it was eerie. It was eerie to see that, this cold-blooded murderer is just, it's like perfectly fine. He's happy. You can see, we're looking at images now of that. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy. Just a little, 1 day and 3 months ago, this guy shot and killed Charlie Kirk, according to the FBI. And a lot of things have changed since then. A lot. And some of that I'm going to have to talk about tomorrow, but I really want to dive into it. Erica Kirk was on Fox News yesterday, and she also they just released a CBS interview she did where they directly referenced Candace Owens and what Candace Owens has been saying on her podcast. And people are divided on it. I mean, just as many people that say Candace Owens is a kook, there's just as many people that say they feel like she's asking the right questions. So that'll be something we deal with as we go along. All right, do we want to do this? I know we're already behind, but we got to do an early edition of this because we got a guest coming in at 1:30. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the Wheel of Segment.
Animals are
Animals are
friends.
friends!
Animals are friends. They're not food or property. Tell me, would you eat your dead granny? If not, then think about your hypocrisy.
All right, animals are friends. Let's start off with this one, Carrie. Swedish musician teaches a highly intelligent octopus how to play piano.
Huh.
You didn't think that was possible, did you?
I still don't.
Struggling to encourage your students to learn new tunes? Got some crabs handy? Swedish musician and YouTuber Mattis Krantz, known for his eccentric musical experiments, has found a new way of teaching an octopus to play piano. Krantz, who regularly shares his bonkers projects online, visited a live fish market where he rescued a young octopus and he named him Takoyaki.
Takoyaki.
Combining his fascination with animals and music and knowing that octopi are famously clever, he decided to see whether his new companion could learn to play. He said, quote, I've always wanted to teach an animal how to play piano. In theory, octopuses have incredible potential. They're as smart as a 3-year-old, amazing problem solvers, and each of their 8 arms has its own mini brain. It's like having 8 pianists in one body. Pianists. It's like having 8 pianists. Imagine if you had 8 pianists. You think you could live life with 8 pianists? Pianists?